What a bizarre story this is. 11 years after her disappearance, a Pennsylvania mom is causing her family even more grief this morning. That's because her ex-husband may now be on the hook for $100,000 in insurance money that he received when she vanished. But should he have to pay it back plus interest? Let's ask our legal eagles this morning. Joining us now is trial attorney Remy Spencer and former prosecutor David Schwartz. Nice to see both of you this morning.
Good morning.
Remy, let me start with you. This guy, the husband, thinks that his wife is probably dead, has to wait 7 years to declare that she is legally dead. Then he gets this insurance money, and now he may have to pay it back. Is there any reason why he would have to pay it back? She was legally dead. He filed the paperwork.
I do not believe he should have to pay this money back. He did wait 7 years, as you said, and now an additional 4 years later, 11 years after his wife went missing, the wife reappears. Now, of course, a life insurance policy only pays upon someone's death. It was $100,000 in this case, and the woman is not dead. But if anyone should have to pay this policy back, it should be the wife. She had ran away and abandoned her family.
David, for all intents and purposes, she was dead. She vanished. She left her family in the lurch. She was dead. He filed legally that she was dead.
Yeah, but, you know, the policy is a contract, and the insurance company now is out $100,000 through no fault of their own. There was a mistake, and he received the money by mistake. So there's two theories. There's breach of contract, which under that theory, the insurance company could get the money back. But if Remy is correct, then there's also unjust enrichment, where Heiss was unjustly enriched. He received this money in error, and now the money should go back.
The one exception here is that there's no evidence to suggest that this husband knew about his wife's disappearing act. He wasn't involved in a conspiracy to defraud the insurance company. He was duped himself. He believed his wife to be dead. He was on government assistance because he was struggling financially. He got a death certificate. So there's no fault on the husband's part here.
Right, he had to raise the family now on his own.
And you're 100% correct, but even under that theory of unjust enrichment, it doesn't matter about fault, it doesn't matter about fraud or conspiracy or all these factors. The bottom line is he receives the money, it's an error, the insurance company is out the money, and therefore, under this unjust enrichment, he is unjustly enriched. He now is liable, has to pay the money back.
Why wouldn't she have to pay it back?
Well, that's if I were the insurance company, I would go after both of them. She certainly has, she may have some liability too under the contract and under that theory.
It's unlikely, however, that either of these two individuals are going to have the money to pay back. She was found in a homeless shelter in Florida, and we know that this money he received 4 years ago was subject to taxation, and no doubt he spent it on his children's education, on their home, on their ability to survive. I also think that an insurance company would be wise, for public relations reasons, not to pursue this against the husband.
That's the PR angle of this. You know what? We're going to go after her. We're not going to go after him.
I would pursue it. I'd get the judgment, and you know what? She may write a book. This is a pretty interesting story. She may have some money.
That's a good point.
Gosh, yeah. Who'd want to read that book? Certainly not her husband. David Schwartz and Remy Spencer, great to see you this morning.
Thank you.
Have a great weekend. Let us know how you feel about this story. Friends at Fox.